I was at a friend's wedding last year, and I saw some amazing shots of the couple's first dance, but it was all on a smartphone camera. Don't get me wrong, it looked great, but I've always wished for that same level of quality for my own events and adventures. And if you're like me, you know what I mean, always trying to get that perfect shot, but it just never quite lives up to your expectations. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon, and honestly, this camera bundle has been a total game changer for me when it comes to capturing the images I want, without breaking the bank. But let's talk about what really draws me to it, the Nikon Z8 full-frame mirrorless camera body. One thing I love about this camera is the image quality. It's truly stunning, capturing even the tiniest details like the soft focus on a subject's hair or the subtle textures on a piece of wood. The 45-megapixel sensor is a beast, and it shows in your final product. I've used it to shoot portraits, landscapes, and even some wildlife photography, and the results are consistently impressive. And this thing is fast, folks. Lightning-fast autofocus lets you freeze even the most fleeting moments, which is invaluable when you're shooting sports, pets, or anything that requires a quick reaction. The 20 frames per second burst mode is a nice touch too. You can grab a bunch of shots in quick succession, and then go back and pick the best one later. Now, I know some of us like to shoot in low light, and this camera delivers. With a native ISO of 64 to 25,600, you can push it down to near total darkness and still get stunning results. Plus, the control over noise reduction is incredible. You can dial it into your liking, and the shots just look incredibly clean. And if you're a videographer, this thing is a dream come true. 8K video is now within your reach, and with connectivity features like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, you can easily transfer your footage to your computer or even stream live. Plus, with the included flash, you can add some professional-looking depth to your videos and stills. Now, as with any piece of gear, there are some pros and cons. In my opinion, the biggest pros are the image quality, speed, and low-light performance. If you can only afford one of those, I'd say it's worth it for the image quality alone. Another major pro is how easy this camera is to use. It's intuitive, and most of the time, you can forget about the settings and just shoot. As for cons, I've noticed that the battery life can be a bit hit or miss. It really depends on how much you're using the camera, but it's nothing a spare battery can't fix. And honestly, the only real drawback is the weight. It's a hefty package, but trust me, it's worth carrying. Anyway, if you're like me and just can't get the images you want with any other gear, the Nikon Z8 might just be the key to unlocking that perfect shot. Link is in the description below, and it's well worth checking out. It's been a total revelation for me when it comes to capturing the world around me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.